Hey, it's been a while, hasn't it? What, 2 months? Listen, I know I've been gone for quite a bit, but I think maybe it's time for us to have a little bit of a chat, where I've been, what's been going on, and what's the future going to look like. So, yeah, that's all we're gonna talk on today. So, I don't know how long this video is gonna be, so, you know, hear me out. Alright? So, yeah, it's been like 2 months since I've started, or not started, since I basically disappeared off the face of the earth, or YouTube for that matter. And it's not because of any problem at all, mostly because of me having such a busy schedule and also for a lot of different reasons as well that I would talk about. Not all of them though, because obviously some of it is quite personal and it's stuff that I don't think I would ever talk about, but here it is. So I've been gone for 2 months, and like I said, there's a lot of like reasons as to why that's happened. And honestly, the first big reason that I would talk about is I just lost my passion. I've never thought I'll be that kind of person to be losing their passion or drive for something. And honestly, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird to be honest, if you think about it. So, what happened was I basically, you know, got out of third year of college. That's all done and settled with. And then afterwards, I was like, well, what am I going to do now? So, I started doing some games. And I uploaded my last video here 2 months ago. It was a COD highlight reel, something like that. And I only uploaded that video because I just had footage that I was keeping around. And I was like, well, guess this is going to be the video for that. So I did that. And after that, I just lost it, honestly. I just never know what to do. And honestly, gaming has been quite a subject that I want to talk about, actually. So, you also noticed that I also tried to do this project of mine called Cracks in Time, and I'll get into that. So, Cracks in Time is this project that I have been doing where I started to make this sort of lore that I wanted to do, and so I did all that. And then afterwards, I was like, okay, now I gotta go ahead and start writing out the entire thing. And that's what I actually did. So here's the reason why I started writing instead of gaming. To be completely honest with you, a lot of people would back this off, including my girlfriend Sunny. Um, I just lost passion for the game. That is just what happened, honestly. I lost my drive to play any game, to be honest, not just Minecraft. And I don't know if it's just me or what, but honestly, I just lost it. I never thought I'd be the person to lose interest that quickly, but there it was. I just lost doing it. And over time, I was like, I never thought I'd be the kind of person to do that sort of thing. So, yeah, I lost that passion of mine. It's been quite a difficult thing to learn. Like, you always love playing Minecraft, you always wanted to expand on it more. You have all these different projects you want to do, and then afterwards it's just gone like that. And don't get me wrong, I still love Minecraft, I still love gaming. I wanted to do more but with that stuff, but over time it's just I just lost it. It's hard to explain really, but yeah, that's basically what just happened. So I basically left a lot of the things that I wanted to do. I, played less on the servers I frequent, like Brixel and all the other servers that I was into. So I lost basically the drive to do just that. And then for content wise, I wanted to do a lot of content, but then that just didn't work out in my favor just because I was juggling, juggling. I was juggling. I was juggling like obviously school and personal reasons. So yeah, that's basically how I lost it. It's honestly unexplainable to me because back then I thought I have always loved gaming to this point that I don't see it ever losing interest in it. But nowadays, I was like, I tried all these games. Like, I've played a lot of different games, but I just don't feel for it anymore. This is maybe what people have told me of, you're growing up, you're losing your passion for it. And I know like, I won't really lose it forever. That's what I always put in my mind, but it has degraded a lot more. And I just don't know what to do with it. So now what did I did? Well, since I don't game that much as often, I decided to do some more writing. I have been writing for a very long time. I've written stories here and there. I've done lore the past a lot of times, believe me. I've done some for Alliance CW, I've done some for Brixel, I've done some for PH Frontiers, a lot of different servers that I have played on. And it was fun. It was really fun. Like the lore aspect is what kept me going. It was really fun. But then afterwards, I was like, I wanted to expand on that. I wanted to pursue it even more because I don't know. Something that I always love doing is creating these intricate stories. Some of it's too long. Some people would say that, but honestly, it's just the thing that I love doing. And my passion for it just grew and grew until I was like, yeah, this is the thing that I wanted to do. So I just did that. So I write stories now. And I have been for quite the past, like, I would say a month or so. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I have actually written at least 3 stories so far. And this will relate to what I said previously. So the first thing I've written is I have completed the entirety of Cracks in Time. So the first episode that was aired 4 months ago, I think what I'm going to be doing for that is I'm gonna make it as a prequel or like a prelude towards Cracks in Time. So basically that's gonna be like how you're gonna get into the whole lore aspect of it. So I finished Cracks in Time, the entire storyline. It's my first ever story that's done in full and really proud of it. And I've gotten some great feedback from other people that I've shared the story with. And it just has this mix of like multiverse and the simple life in the countryside, and obviously the love between characters and the feelings and emotions that they all go into, and how at the end they basically have, there's some sacrifices to be made. There is there's this part of the story where the past and the present meet. I won't spoil it too much, obviously, because I have big plans for it. But Cracks in Time is most definitely the first project that I really am excited for, and I would also discuss more about that later. So, Cracks in Time is my first story. The second one I written is called In Between the Screens. This is more of like my modern take towards storytelling, and basically, it's really different than Cracks in Time and the third story that I'm going to talk about. So it's basically a modern tale of a streamer or a content creator. And it has like this modern feel, it has all the terminologies of, you know, how the Gen Zs would say it, or how someone modern or like someone that's active in the space would say it. So yeah, that's what Cracks in Time is all, not Cracks in Time, In Between the Screens is all about. And In Between the Screens is a lot more simple, I would say, but honestly, again, another story worth the wait. As I say that this story has a lot of like, um, what I would say, a lot more heart, and it's much more relatable because honestly, obviously, it's in a modern setting. So that is In Between the Screens. The third story, I have actually just finished writing it, is called Embers Under Stars. And this is my first take into a medieval style storyline. So it's medieval mixed with a couple of technological bits, but purely medieval with like magic and kingdoms and all that stuff. And it's my favorite out of the three stories. Maybe it's just recency bias, but I honestly really love the story that I've written, and I'm very excited for you guys to see it. So yeah, that is I keep losing my words. So that is Embers Under Stars. It's very intricate. It has a lot of like different moments where you doubt yourself, and there's also with the characters that I've written for it, it's like you never know what's gonna happen next, and yeah, I can't really say too much without spoiling it, but just know that this is honestly my favorite story to make, and it's just full of action, full of thrills, full of ways where you never know what the character is thinking, or basically the loss and the grief, and how one person would look into, oh, this is how it is apparently, like this is how I should take this loss, or this is how I should move on from this. So yeah, a lot of different things that are part of Embers Under Stars, and just from the title itself, I feel like it's a very interesting take on it. So yeah, that is the third story. And for fourth one, I haven't written yet. I think I'm gonna take a break from writing for now, because obviously I've written a lot already, and I feel like if I just keep on going, I might get burnout from this as well. So I'm going to take a break from writing for a bit, maybe do something else, but we shall see where that goes. So yeah, those are the stories that I've been writing. The chapters are pretty long. It's not really long. It's 30 chapters, but it all differs in like how long it is. Cracks in Time is like 100 plus. In Between is a little bit longer than that, and then Embers Under Stars is like 300 plus pages, my longest one yet. I really made it so that the first medieval story that I've written is the longest one, and more complicated and more intricate. So I'm very excited for people to read that. And now, what's the next plan for all those things? Well, I would make a separate video, but for now, I would announce that I am actually looking to make it into a lore series. So my plan, this might change, but it's either I do the first episodes of Cracks in Time, the first episode of In Between the Screens, and the first episode of Embers Under Time, or Embers Under Stars rather, and I would basically see what works well and what's the first thing to start with. Because obviously the timeline goes Cracks in Time, then In Between the Screens, then Embers Under Stars. But my thought process is I want the people's vote as to what they want to see continue first. So it's either that, or the second idea is basically to do it chronologically. So I'll do Cracks in Time, then In Between the Screens, and then Embers Under Stars, and then obviously the fourth story. The fourth story I would say might be a little bit of a spoiler, so I'm not gonna mention too much about the fourth story because obviously I haven't written it yet. But yeah, that is very exciting, honestly. So yeah, that's my plan, to make a lore series on those two, or three rather, 3 stories so far, and then yeah, move on from there. I'm gonna be getting some actors to do it with me. I'm gonna be making the builds for it, all the jazz, and then yeah, I'll see where it goes from there. Because it takes a lot of effort and a lot of time to create these lore parts, so I really want to see it go far, and obviously I need the time to do it. And obviously coming off from going to 4th year, it's gonna be a while, so we'll see how it goes. I just don't want to rush it. So that's the reason why I've been taking a break, or how long I've taken a break from it, because yeah, I've been thinking a lot about this project of mine, and it might take a while, honestly. I'm not sure. It might happen this year, might happen next year when I graduate. It might happen in the future if I find the right people, or if I basically just sell the rights for the story to someone else. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. Because another one of my ideas was to pitch this to creators that are doing lore and see if they pick it up. So yeah, that's my idea for it. So what's next? I do not creator, community events now. I'm part of this little community. I won't say what, because obviously privacy. But I do community events now with this community that I'm a part of. Some people might know what it is, but I basically am part of this community that I really enjoy being a part of. And I actually am a moderator for that community as well. It's in Reddit, so, and also I've done also a community event with some of our members here in the Philippines as well. I've done that as well. So yeah, it's been a very fun time interacting with people online from all across the world, all together in this one thing. And it's been very invigorating. It's been very fun. So yeah, that's what I've been also been taking my time, and what's what I've been doing also as well this past few months. Fourth year of college. I am approaching fourth year of college. I am about to take it in basically a few, or probably a week from now as I'm recording this. So yeah, my schedule is gonna be ruined again. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting. After years of school, I'm finally gonna be graduating from college. Gonna be joining the unemployment ladder, as they say. So that'll be fun. For a job, well, I'm not sure yet. I'm taking a business course that's more on marketing, so we'll see where that goes. But yeah, that's what I've been doing academic wise. Now let's look at the future. Well, the future is kind of grand for some people, and some of it's like you just don't know what's gonna happen. And honestly, I'm perfectly fine with not knowing what's going to happen. That's perfectly fine with me. You know, that's the beauty of life, is it? You never know what choices you're going to make. You never know what you're going to be going up against. Um you never know if a certain event is going to be changing your life, or if this certain thing is going to work for you. It's really really wild sometimes. And I got a lot of plans, both personal as well as, content wise and all that stuff. But yeah, it has been quite the journey, to say the least. And I'm really excited to see where that takes me. All my life, I've always been, questioning if I'm doing the right choices. But like I said, that's how life is. You never know what's going to happen, really. Like, that's just how it goes. So yeah, the future is bright. Content wise, I have a lot of stuff I want to do. But yeah, I guess we're looking to the future for that. Like, obviously, I want to do lore stuff. For server stuff, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's the future that I hope would go my way. To Sunny. Well, I guess I've said it a lot of times already, even in other videos. But yeah, being with Sunny has been one of the most gratifying parts of my life. It has made me see things in a different perspective. And honestly, by the looks of it, it's just made me a lot more happy, to be honest, being in a relationship again. After my previous relationship with someone, I never thought I would be in love again. I never thought I would see eye to eye with this person. But honestly, my perspective has changed rapidly, especially with the people around me who have supported me. And being with Sunny has immensely changed that. And I'm so thankful to her and to the people that has always had my back. Those that have gave me great advice, just to fulfill it, to go for it and to just basically live life, to be content with what you have, to do your passions, to revel in the mistakes that you've made and learn from it. I think that is what's the most special gift of all. As I'm recording it today on August 1, it is National Girlfriend Day. So, Sunny, I love you so much. Thank you for taking care of me, for looking after me. It's been a lot of months together. It's a long distance relationship. It's pretty hard, but despite a lot of things that happened between us, we always kept it together. We've always made it work. And you've always been there for me at times that I lost something in me, and times when I doubted myself, when the overtaking part of me comes back. And I hope I do a great job as well when you lose yourself and you have all these problems that are bugging you. I hope I did a good job as a boyfriend to you. You're my princess. I treat you with all the respect and with all the love that I can do, because you deserve all the love in the world for basically tolerating me and for loving me unconditionally. So, thank you, son, for that. In conclusion, where have I been? I've been living life. That's what it is. I've taken things a bit too slow, and that's perfectly fine with me. I don't game that often, but I write a lot tonight. I write a lot often as well now, so that's great. And yeah, it has honestly given me a new perspective in life, and I don't have to basically overthink everything. I don't have to be stuck in that head of mine. I don't have to basically judge my abilities to do something that I love doing and just to keep on going forward with it. So, no promises. That's all I'm gonna say. When's the next video coming out? That's safe to assume. But what I can say is I am excited for the future that's going to hold. And I hope you're going to be with me in that journey too. So yeah. Oh, and if you're wondering why this is my skin, for some reason Bedrock is having issues with skins, the local skins that you download. I don't know why. And also I've been rocking the actions and stuff recently, which is very cool. I'm probably going to use that in future content as well, especially when I do my lore series, so keep an eye out for that. Also, for my future projects in lore, if you're ever interested in doing a lore project, doing voiceovers, stuff like that, reach out to me. DMs are always open. It'll be great to talk with you guys again and to basically come up with ways on how to make this project work. It might start again this year, next year, a couple of years from now, who knows. But I just want to make sure that this project is done absolutely right and that, we all enjoy doing it, and I could basically showcase these stories that I've been writing all this time and, share my passion for it with you guys as well. So, yeah, where I've been, I've always been here. Might be a little bit quiet, but honestly, there's nothing wrong with a little quiet. There's nothing wrong with living life. There's nothing wrong with being chronically online yet offline at the same time, because I haven't been making content, but I've been in the internet. I've been interacting with my lovely community, I've been doing this passion of mine of writing. Sunny has been there with me and has helped me a lot, and so has my friends. So that's all that I could ever ask for. So once again, thank you so much for listening to me yap, for telling you all how I've been and where am I going next. So yeah. About to finish college. One more year. Who knows what I'm gonna be up to by then? Probably the unemployment ladder, but who's counting? So yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Whenever that may be, I don't know. But I hope to see you all there real soon. Take care, and bye for now. Love you guys. And to Sunny, I love you, princess. Bye.